All right, so apparently I have some problem with reading the dates on my movies and all that. Sorry, not the dates, but the times on my movies. So I am actually like almost like 2 minutes from the start of Evil Dead Burns, which I'm going to see today. I'm looking forward to. A big fan of the original series and all that sort of thing, but I gotta run off and go see the movie now, and hopefully when I get back, hopefully the rain holds out until I get back, or oh, as I can hear it now, it's starting to rain now, so let's see what happens in a little bit. Middle of the this is like late afternoon movie watching, so let's go see what Evil Dead Burn is like. All right, so apparently it's been off and on raining all afternoon, evening sort of thing. I just got out of showing of Evil Dead Burn at my local theater. Actually, I'm happen to be visiting someone, so I'm not at my regular theater and all that sort of thing. But yeah, no, that was a really fun movie. The theater wasn't completely full, but it was filled with enough Evil Dead fans. You could definitely tell they were Evil Dead fans when there was references made and whatnot that the general public probably wouldn't know. Technically, this is probably a movie that, if you don't know the Evil Dead lore, you probably shouldn't be seeing this as your first showing. So I'm just going to go out and say that. You definitely need to know a little bit about the universe to understand everything that's going on. This movie is really cool. So much great practical effects. Oh my gosh. It is, I mean, it's not all practical effects. There are some digital stuff and all that stuff, which is understandable. But the fact that there is so much done, like, in-camera effects. Camera work is fantastic. It has this movie is so much a great blending of not only the Sam Raimi original trilogy, but the fourth and fifth movie, the Evil Dead from 2013 and Evil Dead Rise from a little while ago, but recently. But it's a good mixing of the two. It has the gore of the later ones, yet the creativeness of the first, like I said, the Sam Raimi movies. It is so, like, it's not as, a friend of mine had mentioned, it wasn't as gloopy gloppy as he was expecting to be, and it definitely isn't. But I do know that they did an edit to this movie to bring it down to a R rating. So there is probably like an unrated version of this movie out there that hopefully we get to see once it's released on either streaming or home video. Now, this is one that I definitely want to get my mitts on if there is going to be an actual physical media, because physical media is what you need. So when I originally started watching these movies, I saw Evil Dead 2 first, and then prior to seeing Army of Darkness, I saw Evil Dead 1, and since then, Army of Darkness, I've seen all the Evil Deads in the theater. Always a great experience. Like I said, it would have been really cool seeing this like opening weekend with a packed theater of fans and all that. And like I said, there were fans at the movie that I just saw. I apologize for raising my voice because the rain is starting to come down now, so it's kind of weird that that's how it's happening. But yeah, such a fun movie. Evil Dead Burn. It is great. Just so much fun. And again, it's in perfect universal lore and all that sort of thing, even though, and it adds stuff too, which is really great to see. But yeah, so it was a fun time. Glad I got to see it. I mean, I was a little rushed to get in and out of that place because I didn't want to stay out much later than I already am. But yeah, Evil Dead Burn, really good movie, really fun. Cast was fantastic. Recognized a couple of faces from other movies and all that sort of thing, but yeah. There's a little bit of a warning that I want to put into this. You know that website, Does the Dog Die? Well, you might want to check on that before you see this movie. That's all I'm saying. All right, so that was Evil Dead Burn. Great recommendation. Well, if you're into horror, if you like the gore, if you're squeamish, definitely do not see this movie. But again, we have a great, strong female lead and whatnot. And we got something that was really cool. Like, our female lead is a French woman, so she actually has moments where she is speaking French, so you actually see them like having to translate what she has to say and all that sort of thing. So it's really cool to see her slip in and out of her native tongue and whatnot. But yeah, so good. I'm glad I got to see it in the theater. All right, so that being said, do yourself a favor, and you know what? The best way to get great movies still being released into the theaters is by paying money to go to the theaters to see them, because when the people who make movies for the theaters find out that they're going to be making money from those movies, then you'll get more movies being made for the theater. So that's all I gotta say. All right, so thanks for tuning in, and see you at the box office.